치아 캔돌이 형. 채택 몇 판 해보니까 욕분이 안 나옵니다. 조심하세요. 캔돌이는 자고 나면 리셋. 그 이브라는 진짜. 뽑으면 무슨 수를 써도 써야 합니다.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
억지로 쓰는데 슛이 95인데 골대 밖으로만 자유 솔루션 주세요. 재택이신가요? 진호스쿨 오픈하시죠.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Isak. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
어서 오세요. 진호스쿨. 요 며칠간 만에 스팀 말고 플스로 하는데 이거 같은 게임이 맞나 싶더라고요.
Either of these two want to come off second best. Threads one in. Ferdinand. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That's Rijkaard. That's a sharp pass.
와리가리 치면 몸 전체가 기우뚱해서 아리랑 댄스 추고 스루스캔 달리기 하면 안 먹고.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. Isak! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just
간만에 아리라리 버튼 오지게 3개 눌렀습니다. 캠.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets.
어디까지 달리는 거죠?
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
위험합니다 이 게임.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's in on goal. And the flag has stayed down. And he shoots! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong
저렇게
pressing
맞고
wave.
들어가는.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration
상대를
will be
복구
key for a
선택을
while
하고
now,
싶은데
as you don't
강제로
want to have
이지선다
them
해야
straight back to
되더라고요.
your position.
복구하려고 하면 다 뺏겨서.
Rijkaard. Italy are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Can he finish? He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Italy are now luxuriating in a two-goal
이삭죽기
lead.
만족하시나요?
Things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Pele, and it's Rooney. Yokohama F. Marinos finding their passes. Rijkaard. And no, that was never going to make it. Italy have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Pelé. Bergomi. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. 30 minutes gone. Great defending, strong and determined. Iniesta. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, shooting chance! And it's Vieira.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Pelé. Oh, he's been caught now. Chance, surely! And it's in! Just so calm under
종아
pressure.
고통받고 계신다는 소식은 들었습니다. 껄껄.
Well, he had to
네,
deal with
질이죠.
an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is threatening to
방금
become a
커트당
really
안에
good
버스트
game.
터치 무어죠.
Oh, we have a very different
서버
game on our hands
개망인가요?
now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
There's the shot! Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's superb. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Passing nice and neat. Looking for the run. It's out for a goal kick.
골대 에어리어에서 멈춤 현상 심하던데.
Messi. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
노답이죠. 서버는.
Neymar. Iniesta. Vieira. No question, this... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of
어서
things
들어오세요.
overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Italy are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Italy come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rijkaard. That's a good ball out wide. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great vision. It's a threatening ball. Now there's a fine ball. Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught. And again! Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
절벽 방어.
Substitution in progress.
This their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. Turns and goes back. Showing good feet. Knocks it into space. But that has not gone well. Played out to the right. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Luis Suarez. Nesta. That's Vieira. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Plays a sharp little ball here. Great ball, and there's the header! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And the finish! Rijkaard. Schneider is always scanning the pitch for targets. Schneider. Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, Peter.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
내년 6월 월드컵이네요. 좀 월컵 기대가 덜 되네요. 와 진호님 네이마르도 뽑으셨네요. 이 풋볼계의 핵잠수함 진호님. 네이말 1뽑. 죄송합니다.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here.
아침부터 기분이
I think
별로네요.
it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it
우리나라보다
on their
일본
day,
경기가
Peter, but
기대돼요.
with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
And he did it all with style and pizzazz, and that is the signature of the great man himself. Ambitious ball here. That could spell trouble. Now it's Messi. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. And here's Hullet. Messi. Hullet has it out wide and in space. Shot at goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. They're urging him to shoot. Backward it goes. He's having a shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And here's Dembele. Shot could be on. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is
듀얼
taking on
센스
a growth
배터리
spurt.
괜찮은가요?
Cruyff. And he's picked it up out wide. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Suarez simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Dembele. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball.
It's the sort of situation
서로
that they'll
들어갈
wanna
만한 게 다
capitalise
안
on.
들어가네요.
Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Dembele, oh, just skips past. Can he finish? Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. And a
네,
trademark
괜찮아요.
move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Italy have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Dembele. And this is Iniesta. Chance, surely! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Italy are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winning the
집중력이
opposition.
중요한
You
game.
can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
It's Iniesta! Iniesta! Immaculate! About as smooth as it gets. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Any thoughts on the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected,
교생
Peter.
배터리
They've
알리
gone and
이런데
stepped
갈
it up.
겁니다요.
Something they've been threatening to do and will continue.
Chance for a shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Italy are at the peak of their
안 그래도
powers.
배터리
As for their
구매했어요.
opponents, a long way from that. And here's Platini, aimed beyond the defence. Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift.
There's the shot! It's in! And that is about as cool as they
셀프로
come.
배터리 교체하시는 건가요?
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
저번에 스틱 교체했는데 이번에 배터리 교체해야 하네요.
But it was totally deserved. They've been very, very
금손.
good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Italy 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow.
시로코님 수리 도와주시죠.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 17.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
아니요, 스틱 교체보다는 배터리 교체에 훨 쉬워요.
Italy do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
퓨세는 그냥 사는 게 낫더라고요.
Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Rijkaard. And it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Can he
퓨센
spark a
가격이
counter here? Vitinha. Pullet.
다른 데서 소리가. 신품 사서 보증 만료 전에 애집 받는 게 최고입니다.
And it's Neymar. Nedved.
보증 만료 지나서 셀프로 교체했어요.
Cruyff defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And he was quick
보증
to
전에
react.
가면 무조건 신품 교환이에요.
Put paid to a promising
무조건
move.
가셔야 합니다.
Pullet. Good running, strong and purposeful. Italy perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next
웃긴 게 보증
substitution.
만료 전에 고장이 안 나요.
Nedved. That's tidy. And it's Neymar. Look at the space here.
손이에서 그렇게 심하게 안 해서
Cleared away.
안 할 쏠린다고 하면 어느 정도 다 해줍니다.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Hullet. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that has not gone well. Nedved. Spread out to the left. Neymar going full tilt down the left.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 15. Neymar. Numero 7. Messi.
올해 1월에 베일 나왔었는데 내년 1월엔 어떤 에픽이나 레전드 나올까요?
Chooses to go cross-field.
I giocatori.
Bergomi. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho. Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this
진호님
opponent.
저는 정확히 159 네이마르. 캠 그만두고 싶네요 지압.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Nedved. And he's chosen to go back. Looking to play him in. Out to the right. And it's made its way to him. Shapes to shoot! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. All he needs to do is to place this between the
아이고.
goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He gets big. Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away.
최고납니다.
No catching them now. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Great chance! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame
방금도
them.
안 찰 뻔.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Italy are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well played. Platini. Done delicately. That's a good real chance.
알짜배기는 다 뽑으셨네요.
It's wide. Nedved.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Neymar. Platini. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Platini plays the game a step ahead of almost any. And time is up. Italy can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside.
그리고 무료 뽑기권 5장 모아서 노른이 라울 2마리가 연속으로. 쓰지도 않는데. 축하드립니다. 그래도 안 나온 것보단 낫죠. 개평인가. 안 나오는 건. 이번 무료 쇼탐도 좋던데. 디우프 가셨나요? 기분이 더 나쁘더라고요. 내 디우프 지리던데요. 이런 건 안 놓치고 가시네요. 오실 사용 가시나요? 이해합니다. 아디우프요.
Italia e Paris Saint-Germain.
잘못 본 건가요, 채팅?
The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do... And he shoots! Sticks it away! Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rui Costa. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Nice control. Pull it. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Passing nice and neat. Chance, surely! So, a breakthrough already. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hullet. Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. That is good strength. Drill. Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Just the goalkeeper's a bit... It's Dembele! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Italy are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in... And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
못 쓰겠네요. 다시 한번 재고 납니다. 무작위 하시네요. 근데 이니 CMF가 7이네요. 턴이 미쳤네요.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns.
추천드립니다.
This is
헬서버에
football at its finest.
이니가 진이죠.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and going on his own.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Giroud running with the ball, and this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Sané going face to face with his great rival. Bullish header! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Hullet. Knocks it into space. That's the keeper's ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Makaleli is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Looking for the run.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Messi. And he opts to go forward. Now it's Giroud. And it's Makaleli. Yaya Toure. That's a good ball out wide.
Italy are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Messi. Lovely feet. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Giroud. And it's Ibrahimovic. Over to the left. Played back in. Ibrahimovic touches it back. It's Giroud! Oh, what has happened here? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, this looks sharp.
대한민국 넘버원
Just
지아.
like this. He's had it taken off him. Giroud gets flagged offside.
오 어서 오세요.
Neymar tries to dink it through, and he was alert to it. Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. He can run onto that. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played in deep.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
In again. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And it's Makalele. And this is Ibrahimovic! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
No, he's not getting past him there. Played back to the goalkeeper.
오늘 점심은 둘둘치킨인가요?
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Makalele. Beckham. And the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. And it's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid.
And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Italy really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break.
아이고 먹혔네 최송요. 아 괜찮습니다.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile seguire l'esibizione del nostro ospite d'onore anche sul maxi schermo. Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 9. Numero 17.
And we're underway again.
Numero 24.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Nicely worked. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Messi. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And the second half is off to a flyer. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Beckham getting this one clear. Shapes to shoot! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 7.
Italy have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Lasciano il campo per
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that.
Ronaldinho.
Now it's Giroud. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Luis Suarez. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Sané.
Italy may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Oh, easy pickings there. Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Sané, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Ferdinand. Nesta. Italy looking to pass their way through. Platini.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Rooney. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? It's a goal! Italy are back in business. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Cambio di giocatori.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedro Neto. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he skips past his man. Pedro Neto with... He's got tall. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rijkaard gets good distance on it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Just eases him off
곱빼기
the ball.
7이네요.
Platini. Nice looking ball. Pedro Neto receives it in a wide position. Bergomi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Luis Suarez. Maldini with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Rijkaard. That's a delicate pass. And this is Ibrahimovic.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And the shot! And that has been knocked clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Suarez. Great chance! And that's gone route one. Opts for safety. He's found a way through. Drives it in.
Well played and well cleared.
That'll be a throw-in. Bergomi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or
매서웠네요.
determination. No complaints.
아이고,
Luis Suarez picking up the man
점점
of the match
무거워지는
award,
서버.
and no surprise there.
아파오는 손목. 뭉치는 어깨. 밀려오는 후회. 치아. 어서 오십시오. Oh. Oh.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. And there's a searching pass. Italy finding their passes. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super ball! Nesta gets rid without sophistication. Iniesta.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Dembele. For Ferdinand. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And it's Iniesta. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's cut it out.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Valverde is the team's great visionary. Platini. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Hullet. Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Italy are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that...
Bullet! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Italy are looking to go forward now. Now it's Dembele. And it's Neymar. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Iniesta knocks it into space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Hullet. Iniesta. And it's Messi. And here's Hullet. And here's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. And this is Dembele. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Platini. Now it's Hullet.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Yaya Toure. And he's straight offside. Platini. Platini. And that has been cleared. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Iniesta. And it's Dembele. And it's Iniesta. That's Rijkaard. Just eases him off the ball. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from
그러게요.
either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the
뭐라는
action
걸까요,
is back
저는?
on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
3센트비 말고 LBRB 써보심이 어떨지?
And the pass is intercepted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Dembele. He's found a way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Dembele. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dembele. Now it's Hullet. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Platini. Iniesta. Now it's Hullet. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rijkaard. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his
좀
pocket.
다른가요? 스케인이 엇박자가 오지네요. 그래도 공격 풀어나갈 땐 좀 더 수월하긴 하죠. 다음 경기에 함 해봐야겠네요. 진호님 손가락이면 저는 타이트 마크는 필요 없다 생각.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
커서 변경하기 귀찮아서요.
Nedved. And it's Rijkaard. Bergomi. And it's Rijkaard. Played back. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Good read, needed to be. Vinicius Junior.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, that's been intercepted. Nicely aimed pass. Luis Suarez out to the right. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Luis Suarez. And he welcomes it in. Platini. All played for Rijkaard. And it's Michel Platini. And here's Ibrahimovic. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nedved. Hernes. And it's Luis Suarez. And he's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
역시 이브라인다.
Platini. Ibrahimovic. Platini. And this is Ibrahimovic. Brilliantly cut out.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Van der Sar claims comfortably. Milan have the chance to go the other way.
지하 행복이 풋볼 하시는군요.
Steaming on goalwards. Now, can they get him away?
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
서버가 진호님을 기쁘게 해줄 거예요.
Nicely weighted ball.
텐션도 올려주고.
Maldini. It's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Neymar. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Valverde. This might... It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, what about that? And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
웜에
Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
김명희 매너볼이라더니 역시 이브라네요.
That was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times
가볼게요.
effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
쓰레기 게임.
Any reflections on what you've seen,
협약.
Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was